Quit. I'm on MLB right now.
Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
29th at 18. First game. Oh shit, we play back-to-back games on the 29th. We we play our first and second round game in the playoffs on the 29th. Wednesday, I think. Today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday we play our first and second game. And then the championship is the next day on Thursday. We play a game at 1800 and then 1920. No way. This game shouldn't last too long. He should mercy rule me pretty fast.
And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to go here. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Crow Armstrong up to third on the wild pitch. Crow Armstrong, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The next offering misses. Full count now. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit into the outfield. That gets by him. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Francisco Lindor. There's the strike up high. And it's 0-1. In the dirt. Man at second. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. The underhand flip, and they get the out. On the ground, and that's just foul. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Runner at second here, one gone. That's to third. Bregman to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. In there safely. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In the air to left center. Suzuki should have this one. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the hill for the Cubs, Nolan McLean. What do you got on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Way out front for strike 2. Just missing there. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that's down and away. Ripped on a line to center. And there's a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. And he'll pull into second safely. Stepping in, Max Clark. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out. One away with a runner at third. And ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Got him. And there are two outs. Here's Pete Alonso. Line, and that's a base hit. In to score from third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ripped to third. Play made, that ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Fouled off down the right side. Rodriguez in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. High fly ball, right field. Crawford moving under this one. One away. One out man at first. Will Smith digs in now. Tied up here in the early going. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. The two-run shot. Hard on the ground to first. Alonso steps on the bag. Two away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Will Smith. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out. One up, one down. This one in the air center field. Has a beat on it. Two down. Here's Mookie to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco, digging in, number 22. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
One down.
Ball.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
What a stop. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. Clark in position. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, leading off, Justin Crawford.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Oh, great stop. The tag got him. Wow, what a play. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Max Clark. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Inside, ball 1.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Start of the 4th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Rodriguez back to work. With the shift on, hits right into it. Toss to Alonso. 1 pitch and 1 out. Foul ball. He swings and fouls one off.
They do?
2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And the 0-2. And foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Tatis, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up.
I thought this game was going to go a lot worse than it is so far.
Hands and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Yeah, that's next level nut shit.
Tatis up to third on the wild.
That's next level nut shit.
On the ground, just fair for a base hit. Tatis comes in to score. It's an
4 minutes.
Single, and they take a 3-run lead.
That's like a world record mile.
Win the at bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Just need 1 out. Let's escape this. I gotta escape this fucking goddamn inning. Cannot let him get no more runs. All right, that's good. Inning over.
Center. Clark gets under it. And that is that. Bottom 4, and now it's the Giants DH, Munetaka Murakami.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing
Come
that.
on, move to fucking PCI, Zach.
Swing and a miss.
He's pitching to the same spot.
Comes up empty as he chases
Come
that
on.
one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
High chopper to third, and it goes.
Come on, Big Pete.
Foul. That one pushed foul.
Too much. I pulled the PCI.
The Giants trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
God, how do I hit a perfect and then it gets caught out, dog? That shit should not happen.
But it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Suzuki at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco. Ready now for the 5th inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely. Well, this game may be over in the next inning or 2. I'm in the top of the 5th.
He'll circle the bases, and they add
I
to the
don't
lead.
know if it's going to last that much longer. He's starting to smack some bitches now. Let's put... Yeah, mercy rule is on.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Mason Miller. He's into the game with the bases empty.
I don't think it's going to get mercy
Francisco
rule.
Lindor comes up to the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run.
I don't know. I don't know if he beat me, but I don't think it's going to get mercy ruled because I have a run.
And there's 1 away. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Outside low, ball 3. And that's low for ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
That one at triple digits.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The count 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 away. So up next, Carlos Santana, 1 for 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Will Smith. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Justin Crawford, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The Giants with a chance to get back into it. Last half of inning number 5. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
God damn it, bro.
Top of the 6th inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. So 2 strikes on Tatis.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. In the dirt, blocked. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here at Oracle Park, well, we go bottom 6. Max Clark now at the plate. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third, and he's out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball 1.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
That one hammered center field. Clark raging back towards the wall. Just missed it. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
You trying to play, what game you trying to play?
In there at the knees for a strike.
Download Fortnite.
But in terms of the best pitch you're going to...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way
Oh,
back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
I haven't either.
This one in the air center field. Clark moving under it. And that is that. Cubs add 2 on this homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Back here in San Francisco, set for the last half of the 7th. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there are 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swings through that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat.
And he got him.
Going to the top of the 8th right now.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That's smashed towards center. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on top.
A laser to left, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing.
New arm for the Giants, Aroldis Chapman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. And first offering is fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 1 and 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. Sets him down looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 50.
Second baseman,
Hitting the air out to center field. And there's one away.
up next for the Giants, right fielder, Justin Crawford.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. And first offering is fouled off. The Cubs up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Out to short. And that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco. Now the number 2 hitter, Max Clark. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
In the dirt. Smith gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
In the dirt. On to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2.
Oh.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Bounce to third. Bichette.
Game. Set.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs